Hello, wildlife enthusiasts. Welcome to TVP Wildlife, your gateway to the fascinating world of animals. Today, we journey into the serene yet extraordinary life of the stork, a bird that has captivated human imagination for centuries. From their elegant flights across skies to their intricate nesting rituals, storks embody both grace and survival. Join us as we explore their world in 5 captivating chapters, revealing secrets and stories that few have witnessed. The stork, with its towering stature and vast wingspan, is a marvel of avian engineering. Its long, slender legs and extended neck give it a silhouette that is instantly recognizable against the skyline. But beneath this graceful appearance lies a finely tuned machine, adapted for one of nature's most challenging tasks, long-distance flight. Storks belong primarily to the family Ciconiidae, a group that includes more than 20 species spread across Europe, Africa, Asia, and even parts of the Americas. Among these, the white stork, Ciconia ciconia, is perhaps the most iconic. Known for its elegant black and white plumage and legendary migrations between Europe and Africa. The Marabou stork, on the other hand, with its massive bill and bald head, evokes a more formidable presence, adapted to scavenging in Africa's harsh savannas. One cannot understand a stork without marveling at its wings. A wingspan that can stretch over 2 meters in some species allows these birds to glide effortlessly for hours, conserving energy while riding thermal air currents. Unlike other birds that rely heavily on rapid flapping, storks use dynamic soaring, a technique perfected over millennia, enabling them to cross continents without stopping frequently for food. Watching a flock of storks drift across the horizon, wings outstretched, is witnessing an aerial ballet in perfect synchronization. Equally remarkable is their migration pattern, an instinctual rhythm encoded deep within their biology. European white storks travel up to 10.000 kilometers annually, navigating through deserts, mountains, and oceans with unerring precision. Scientists have long studied the navigational cues storks use: geomagnetic fields, celestial markers, and even visual landmarks etched into the landscape over generations. Each migration is a story of endurance, strategy, and survival, a journey that tests the limits of their stamina. But stork flight is more than just movement, it is a spectacle of energy efficiency and ecological awareness. These birds often travel in V-shaped formations, reducing wind resistance for those trailing behind. This behavior not only conserves energy but also exemplifies the social intelligence embedded within stork communities. Even during migration, they remain highly alert to environmental threats, from predators to human interference, demonstrating a balance between instinctual behavior and adaptive learning. Beyond migration, storks exhibit intricate courtship flights, where pairs soar together, performing synchronized movements that strengthen bonds. The ritual is not merely aesthetic, it is a communication tool, signaling fitness and commitment to potential mates. Observers often note how the sunlight glints off their wings, casting a fleeting shimmer across wetland landscapes, a visual metaphor for the delicate balance between fragility and strength that defines their existence. Anatomically, the stork's skeleton is built for both height and flight. Hollow bones reduce weight, while robust pectoral muscles power the wings. Their long, pointed bills are instruments for precision hunting, ideal for grasping fish, frogs, or small invertebrates. Interestingly, the shape of their beak can vary depending on diet and habitat, illustrating the species' incredible adaptability. Even their legs are specialized, elongated and sturdy, perfect for wading through shallow waters, scanning for prey, or standing sentinel in marshes. Perhaps the most mesmerizing aspect of stork flight is the auditory experience, the subtle rustle of feathers, the occasional clattering of beaks in courtship, and the harmonious chorus of a migrating flock. These sounds punctuate the visual elegance of their presence, reminding us that nature communicates in multiple dimensions simultaneously. As we gaze upon these magnificent birds, it becomes clear that the stork is not just an object of beauty but a testament to evolutionary ingenuity. Their flight embodies resilience, efficiency, and grace, qualities that have fascinated humans for centuries and continue to inspire awe today. The stork is a creature of wetlands, riversides, and expansive plains, yet its presence extends far beyond a single habitat. Across continents, storks have adapted to diverse landscapes, from the lush European marshes and African savannas to the tropical wetlands of Asia. Each environment shapes the stork's behavior, diet, and even migratory routes, creating a fascinating mosaic of ecological adaptation. In Europe, the white stork favors open fields interspersed with small ponds or marshes. These environments provide abundant foraging opportunities and safe nesting sites. Storks often build massive nests atop tall structures, trees, rooftops, or utility poles, utilizing both natural and human-made platforms. These elevated nests protect their young from ground predators while allowing the adults a commanding view of the surrounding terrain. Interestingly, storks exhibit remarkable site fidelity, often returning to the same nesting locations year after year, reinforcing the intricate connection between their life cycle and specific habitats. Across the African continent, species such as the marabou stork and the saddle-billed stork occupy riverine wetlands, seasonal floodplains, and open savannas. These habitats are characterized by dramatic seasonal changes, flooding rains followed by arid dry spells. Storks navigate these cycles with remarkable precision, timing breeding, migration, and foraging behaviors to coincide with periods of abundance. During the wet season, food becomes plentiful, fish, amphibians, and insects thrive, supporting large congregations of storks. As water levels recede, storks shift their feeding strategies, exploring dry grasslands for small mammals, carrion, or even crustaceans. The adaptability of storks underscores their role as ecosystem engineers. By feeding on a variety of prey, they regulate populations of fish, amphibians, and insects, maintaining ecological balance in wetland environments. Furthermore, stork nests provide habitats for other species, insects, small birds, and even mammals find shelter within the layers of twigs and branches. In this way, the stork indirectly supports biodiversity, creating microhabitats that ripple through the ecosystem. Migration adds another layer to their ecological impact. Storks act as biological connectors across continents, linking disparate ecosystems. A white stork leaving a European wetland in autumn carries nutrients, parasites, and seeds across thousands of kilometers. While some of these travelers may pose challenges, others contribute to the genetic and ecological flow between distant habitats. Observing a massive flock en route to Africa is to witness a living bridge between continents, a reminder of the intricate interdependence that characterizes our natural world. Human landscapes also influence stork habitats. In some regions, agricultural fields and irrigation canals have created new opportunities for feeding. Storks have adapted to these human-altered landscapes, foraging in rice paddies, grazing lands, and shallow canals where frogs and insects abound. Yet this interaction is double-edged. While humans provide some resources, storks are vulnerable to habitat destruction, pollution, and collisions with power lines. The delicate balance between adaptation and vulnerability is a constant theme in their survival story. Interestingly, storks also display territorial behavior related to habitat selection. Males often select prime nesting locations with easy access to feeding grounds, signaling their fitness through elaborate displays and nest maintenance. These choices affect reproductive success and, by extension, the population dynamics of entire regions. The presence of a stork colony can even indicate wetland health. Thriving stork populations often correlate with rich, biodiverse environments, while declining numbers may signal ecological stress. Climate change introduces new variables into the stork's habitat narrative. Altered rainfall patterns, rising temperatures, and shifts in wetland hydrology influence food availability and nesting success. Storks are resilient, but their survival hinges on adaptive flexibility, choosing new nesting sites, altering migratory timing, and sometimes exploring entirely new feeding grounds. Researchers are studying these patterns to understand how species with long lifespans and precise migratory instincts respond to rapid environmental changes. The stork's relationship with its habitat is a story of harmony, strategy, and survival. These birds are more than inhabitants. They are active participants in shaping the ecological tapestry of wetlands, rivers, and planes, each flap of their wings, each careful placement of a twig, each foraging decision is a thread in the complex web that sustains life across multiple ecosystems. Observing storks in their natural habitats offers not only aesthetic pleasure but also profound insight into the delicate interconnections of nature. To understand the stork is to understand the artistry of survival. Feeding is not merely an act of sustenance, it is a complex choreography of perception, timing, and precision. Across species, storks exhibit remarkable adaptability in their hunting techniques, shaped by centuries of evolution and the diversity of their habitats. In shallow wetlands, the white stork's hunting method is deceptively simple yet highly effective. Standing motionless or slowly stalking through shallow water, it scans the environment with acute attention. Its long, pointed bill acts as both spear and probe, allowing it to capture fish, amphibians, and insects with astonishing speed. Each strike is a calculated decision. The stork must balance speed and accuracy to secure prey while avoiding wasted energy. Observers often note the fluidity of these movements, a seamless integration of patience, anticipation, and explosive action that is almost hypnotic in its rhythm. In grasslands and agricultural fields, storks shift their techniques. Here, they hunt by walking deliberately, scanning for small mammals, reptiles, and insects hidden among the vegetation. Unlike the stalking of wetlands, this method relies on keen eyesight and the ability to interpret subtle movements that indicate the presence of prey. The stork's height offers a vantage point, allowing it to spot even the slightest disturbance. Once a target is located, the stork strikes with lightning speed, its long neck extending like a coiled spring, releasing energy with precision. Some stork species, such as the marabou stork, demonstrate opportunistic feeding, including scavenging carrion. In the African savanna, marabous often gather at carcasses alongside vultures, dominating the edges of life and death in the ecosystem. These birds play a crucial ecological role, preventing the spread of disease and recycling nutrients. Their powerful bills tear through tough hides and sinew, an adaptation that transforms them into indispensable components of their environment. Despite the sometimes gruesome nature of their diet, marabou storks display remarkable social coordination, often feeding in groups to minimize conflict and maximize efficiency. Storks are also known to exploit seasonal food abundances, adjusting their strategies according to availability. During rainy seasons, wetlands teem with fish and amphibians, allowing for focused, patient hunting. During drier periods, storks may venture into flooded rice paddies, mudflats, or human-modified landscapes, demonstrating a remarkable ability to innovate. Juvenile storks must learn these techniques through observation and trial, highlighting the role of cultural transmission within stork populations, a subtle yet fascinating element of their intelligence. Anatomical adaptations support these hunting strategies. The stork's bill varies by species and diet, long and straight for probing fish, strong and hooked for tearing carrion, and slightly pointed for picking up insects. Their neck muscles are incredibly flexible, allowing rapid strikes from multiple angles. Even their sensory systems are finely tuned. Vision is paramount, with storks capable of detecting minute movements over large distances. Some studies suggest that storks can perceive ultraviolet light, aiding them in locating prey or navigating reflective water surfaces. Hunting is not just an individual endeavor. Storks often demonstrate collective feeding behaviors. Flocks may hunt cooperatively in shallow waters, herding fish into concentrated areas to increase capture efficiency. This coordination requires subtle communication, body posture, head movements, and even the clattering of bills act as signals, guiding peers without direct vocalization. Such behaviors reveal a sophisticated level of social cognition rarely attributed to birds, emphasizing that survival is as much about cooperation as it is about skill. Storks also display ingenuity in problem-solving. In habitats where prey is scarce or elusive, storks have been observed manipulating their environment, stirring mud with feet to flush out hidden prey, or using their bills to dislodge crustaceans from shells. These small acts demonstrate a remarkable blend of instinct and learned behavior, bridging the gap between biology and what might be described as animal intelligence. Feeding is also a crucial part of the reproductive cycle. Successful hunting provides the energy necessary for migration, courtship displays, and raising chicks. Parents meticulously select food suitable for their young, often breaking down prey into manageable portions. This attention to detail ensures higher survival rates, reinforcing the delicate balance between energy expenditure and reproductive success. Observing a stork hunting is to witness a story of patience, skill, and adaptability unfold in real time. Each movement is precise, each strike purposeful, and each feeding episode a testament to the evolutionary genius of these birds. Beyond the spectacle, stork feeding behavior reveals intricate connections between physiology, environment, and survival, a living demonstration of life's intricate interdependencies. The life of a stork is as much a story of community and family as it is of flight and survival. Though often observed as solitary figures in wetlands, storks are deeply social creatures, relying on complex interactions for breeding, nesting, and raising their young. Their social structures, courtship rituals, and parental strategies reveal a sophisticated balance between instinct, cooperation, and adaptation. During the breeding season, storks engage in highly ritualized courtship displays. These are not mere gestures, they are precise performances that communicate strength, health, and genetic fitness. Among white storks, pairs often engage in synchronized bill clattering, a distinctive sound produced by rapidly snapping their bills together. This rhythmic clatter resonates across wetlands, signaling territorial claims, reinforcing pair bonds, and sometimes deterring rival suitors. Flights during courtship are equally dramatic, soaring in tandem, diving, and gliding with exaggerated wing movements to demonstrate stamina and coordination. Every display is both a declaration of partnership and a practical demonstration of the bird's ability to provide for future offspring. Nest construction is another hallmark of social life. Storks are monogamous, often maintaining partnerships over multiple seasons. Both males and females contribute to building enormous nests, sometimes weighing hundreds of kilograms. Constructed from sticks, reeds, and other materials, these nests are architectural feats, layered and reinforced season after season. A single nest may serve as a communal hub, hosting generations of storks and even other species. From small birds to insects, the effort invested in building and maintaining these nests reflects the stork's understanding of safety, longevity, and resource management, lessons learned through instinct and observation. Once eggs are laid, parental cooperation becomes crucial. Most stork species lay between 2 and 5 eggs, which require constant attention to maintain proper temperature and protect from predators. Both parents share incubation duties, often taking turns with remarkable precision. During this period, the stork's vigilance is heightened. Adults are sensitive to even the slightest disturbance, balancing protective behaviors with the need to forage efficiently. This partnership ensures that the fragile early stages of life are supported by experience, coordination, and dedication. The hatching of chicks introduces a new dimension of parental investment. Stork chicks are altricial, helpless, and dependent at birth. Parents provide frequent feedings, delivering carefully caught prey in small, digestible portions. Observers note the intricate choreography involved. One parent may guard the nest while the other hunts, ensuring that young storks receive a constant supply of nutrition without compromising safety. As chicks grow, parents encourage fledging skills through observation and gentle nudges, fostering independence while maintaining protection. Social hierarchies also play a role in stork colonies. In densely populated nesting areas, competition for the best nesting sites can be intense. Dominant individuals secure prime locations, while subordinates may settle on peripheral branches or lower trees. Despite this competition, storks often maintain mutual tolerance, avoiding violent confrontations and relying on displays, vocalizations, and body language to negotiate conflicts. Such behaviors illustrate an advanced social intelligence, highlighting that storks' lives are not merely reactive but involve strategic planning and nuanced communication. Storks are also highly responsive to environmental cues when it comes to reproduction. Timing is everything. Egg laying, hatching, and fledging are synchronized with seasonal availability of food and climate conditions. For migratory species, this synchronization is crucial. Arriving too early or too late at breeding grounds can drastically reduce survival chances for both adults and offspring. In some cases, storks have been observed adjusting reproductive behaviors in response to human-altered environments, such as farming cycles or wetland modifications, demonstrating remarkable behavioral flexibility. Communication extends beyond mating and nesting. Storks use a combination of visual signals, vocalizations, and bill clattering to coordinate activities within colonies. These signals manage interactions, alert others to threats, and even guide fledglings in learning essential survival skills. Social learning is a critical component of their life cycle. Juveniles observe and mimic adults, gradually acquiring the skills necessary for feeding, nesting, and migration. The subtlety of these lessons highlights the complexity of stork social structures, where survival is inseparable from collaboration and observation. By observing the reproductive and social behaviors of storks, we gain insight into more than just a species. We glimpse the rhythms of nature itself, cycles of birth, growth, cooperation, and survival that have persisted for millennia. Storks remind us that life is not only about individual prowess but also about connection, shared responsibility, and the delicate interplay between instinct and learning. Their nests, colonies, and familial bonds are living testaments to resilience, adaptability, and the enduring power of social cohesion in the natural world. The stork's story is not only one of natural elegance but also of its complex relationship with humanity. Across centuries, these birds have inspired myths, folklore, and art, yet they also face mounting challenges in a rapidly changing world. Understanding their conservation status and human interactions is essential to appreciating both their resilience and vulnerability. Storks are culturally significant in many regions. In Europe, the white stork has long been a symbol of fertility, good fortune, and family. Folktales describe storks delivering babies, while rural communities often revered them as guardians of the fields. In Africa and Asia, storks appear in legends and local proverbs, embodying patience, vigilance, and adaptability. These cultural associations fostered respect and protection historically, with many villages preserving nesting sites or creating artificial platforms to encourage stork habitation. Despite this reverence, storks face numerous threats today. Habitat loss is among the most pressing. Wetlands are drained for agriculture. Urbanization encroaches on traditional nesting areas, and pollution diminishes the availability of clean water and prey. Climate change further complicates survival, altering migratory patterns and food availability. These environmental pressures demand rapid adaptation, a challenge for birds whose life cycles are tightly linked to seasonal cues and traditional habitats. Human activity also poses direct hazards. Collisions with power lines, entanglement in fishing nets, and accidental poisoning from pesticides and contaminated water bodies threaten stork populations globally. Yet storks demonstrate a remarkable capacity for adaptation. Some have adjusted to urban and agricultural landscapes, utilizing rooftops, irrigation canals, and modified wetlands for feeding and nesting. Their resilience is a testament to evolutionary flexibility. But it is not limitless. Human stewardship remains crucial. Conservation initiatives have made tangible differences. In Europe, programs that protect wetlands, install artificial nesting platforms, and monitor populations have stabilized or even increased white stork numbers in certain regions. Translocation and reintroduction efforts have re-established populations in areas where storks had disappeared. Research into migratory routes using GPS tracking informs international conservation strategies, ensuring that birds are protected across continents. In Africa and Asia, collaborative efforts with local communities focus on sustainable land use, pollution control, and habitat preservation. These projects highlight the importance of combining scientific knowledge with cultural awareness to achieve meaningful conservation outcomes. Storks also serve as indicator species, signaling the health of ecosystems. A thriving stork population suggests rich biodiversity and functioning wetlands, while declines often indicate environmental stress or degradation. Protecting storks, therefore, is not only about saving a single species, it is about safeguarding entire ecosystems and the multitude of species that depend on them. In this way, storks become ambassadors of conservation, bridging human awareness with ecological responsibility. Interestingly, storks continue to inspire people in ways both practical and symbolic. Ecotourism centered around stork migration attracts enthusiasts to wetlands worldwide, providing economic incentives for habitat protection. Educational programs in schools and communities use storks as a gateway to teach broader lessons about ecology, migration, and biodiversity. Through these interactions, humans develop a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of life and the role each species plays in sustaining it. As we reflect on the stork's journey, from majestic flights to intricate social bonds, and from cultural symbolism to ecological significance, one truth becomes clear. These birds are resilient yet vulnerable, graceful yet dependent on careful stewardship. They embody a bridge between worlds, the natural and the human, the ephemeral and the enduring. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the extraordinary life of storks. From soaring across continents to nurturing their young and navigating the challenges of a changing world, storks remind us of nature's beauty, complexity, and resilience. If you enjoyed exploring the fascinating world of these magnificent birds, don't forget to subscribe to TVP Wildlife for more documentaries, stories, and insights from the animal kingdom. Until next time, keep watching, keep wondering, and continue celebrating the wonders of wildlife.